What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy MikeOfAllTrades. Coming to you this Friday, because it is Friday when I'm putting this out, right? It better be Friday. Well, I'm coming at you with an update video for what's going on with my Vewlix. It's been a while. People have been asking me for an update video in the comment section and things of that nature and what's going on. So, I want to give you guys a quick glimpse at where we're at now here in 2024 and where we're going. So, first things first, YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, all of the jazz. But let's get to it. So this is a Vewlix. Obviously, this is a Vewlix. Still running the same monitor, the same Pioneer speakers. I did think about swapping it out, but I like the aesthetics that it gives to it currently. You guys see a PC connected to it, which we'll get to in a second. One of the additions I made was to add a stream deck. So I have a stream deck on here. All of the games and stuff get launched there. So, you've got your Street Fighter, your Dragon Ball Fighters, Tekken 8, which literally came out yesterday. UMVC 3, MVCI, Mortal Kombat, Scott Pilgrim, TMNT Spectre's Revenge, Guilty Gear Strive, things of that nature, right? So, again, I can hit the button. It'll go to the next page because, we're cool. And then, there's other things. So, Fightcade and Quinops, and tell me why I think I just accidentally launched Naruto. I did. I accidentally launched Naruto. It's Naruto, not Naruto, for all those people, right? You know what I'm saying? But as you guys can see, one button press, we're launching games. I guess we'll hit a button, whatever else. Haven't got to 6 buttons yet. And you guys don't hear any volume because the volume is crap. The volume is crap. No, honestly, the volume is still, it's tied down here. Let's quit out of this. We're going to quit the game. There we go. So, yeah. So, again, one button presses. I have everything key bound to where we can just launch anything. So, I guess since we're talking about this, again, so Tekken 8 can launch and whatever else. Fightcade launches, and I know people are like, oh, well, how are you going to control Fightcade or whatever else, right? So, I can control Fightcade with this. This little touchpad is something that I got from Five Below for $5. And I think it was like $10 or whatever else, right? But it's a wireless keyboard, things of that nature. If I want to turn it on, flip the switch up, activate if it's not, and then, move the mouse around or whatever else, right? So, for instance, if I want to go in here and show you guys the specs of the PC, I could do that. So, and again, it's a clean solution thing. It's just, it's one of those things where it's just like, hey, well, you don't need to have X, Y, Z down here. So if we go into here, you go into the About section, blah, blah, blah. So obviously my Vewlix PC's got an i7 9700F, 32 gigs of RAM are in here. It does have a RTX 2070 Super inside of it. So again, that helps to power a lot of this stuff. Nothing too major, Nothing too major. So, speaking of PCs, there's 2 of them. This PC right here, you guys will probably remember that. That was the PC that has the Bobby Sarah, the Bobby Voo PC. I have not put the HDMI switcher on yet, but, doing that will allow me to swap over and just choose different PCs. And then, yeah, like I said, this is it's got an RTX 2070 Super in it, the RAM and stuff. Runs really quiet. On top of it, that is the build from MGK. So the was it Coin Ops X? The build that he had on his channel that I told him he should do. Wire management isn't the greatest because we're still not done, but we'll get to that in a minute. This is for the control panel. Obviously, it's a 1-player slot. But real fast, let's talk about the MGK thing. So, again, that was MGK's build. So, everything being touchpad is cool. 1 button access. The wires aren't threaded through here yet because we're not done wiring up things yet. But it's cool because literally everything's key bound. I can hit the Coin Op X button and then it'll launch. So while it's launching, down here, that's where you guys see the subwoofer and stuff. We can turn sound up just a little bit because it should be coming up soon. And there we go.
I can't control it, Jen!
And yeah, like we can go anything we want to again. And then, so this build requires you hit escape. So literally we can just hit the escape button. I might need to rebind that, but hey, you know, worst case scenario, this is why we have our keypad over here. So we can go over here and then hit escape, and that'll take us out. So again, it's one of those things where you want to exit the game or exit this, hit the exit button, we're out, and it takes us back to hard drive. So back to the PC, the desktop. So, you know, it's pretty handy, things of that nature. Again, easy functionality. So if I want to boot up the new hotness, Tekken 8, I hit the button, and then, you know, it should just start launching in a little bit. Tekken 8's weird because, like, it'll spin a little bit, but it eventually boots up only because it's the game. Like I said, and there it goes. There's Tekken 8. Literally loading up. You know, the good thing about not having this thing stationary, I can literally just, I can move it to the side, you know. I don't have the thing sitting on it right now, because I literally just leave it laying down. Where else? But, yeah. The monitor still is the Panasonic monitor. I did get a 32-inch, like, 1440, but, you know, for, like, older games, I think that, you know, and even newer stuff, 1080, 60 is fine, you know, things of that nature. But, you know, you never know, like, this was, like, an old, like, LCD, but it's kind of the vibe you want. It's kind of the vibe that you kind of go for, you know. And I've yet to play a minute on this game, you know what I mean? Yeah, literally, I think the only thing I did was I went on here and I created my gamer tag. So that's about it. So if you want to play Tekken, you know, or whatever else, let me know. Look at the detail. Look at the glint in the eye. Like that's attention to detail. I guess I could turn it back up a little bit. Still want to drown out the voice. And I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but you know, it looks really good. You know, it does look really good. I might have to make changes to the panel, but we'll talk about the panel in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Only because of that, or whatever else, right? But yeah, you guys can see, you know, it looks really good. Pull out up versus real fast. Wait, why'd I do player versus player? That was an accident, chat. That was an accident. Oh, this is my first time hearing the music, though. Hey. Yo, that music kind of slaps. All right, hold on here, but we'll run CPU versus CPU just so you guys can see it running. Whatever else. Actually, that's for suckers. Look, I'm so undecided in this game. All right, let's do that. We're just gonna pick two people, and then yeah, music slaps. Let's see. I'm not really playing the game, so I'll just hit a button, I guess. Here, Pikachu Mishima, right? And then, you know, push it to the limit. You know what I'm talking about? One hand, push it to the limit. Let's get it done. But, and if I want to, I can, you know, it whams. Yeah, it's kind of loud without the without sound selections yet, which we'll get into what's next involving this cabinet. But yeah, it's still kind of loud. Still kind of loud, but again, you know, VSync is on. I need to turn it off. If you're playing this on PC, like I am, PC, and then there's a setting for online that you need to adjust that. Been saying on Twitter, but I haven't touched it yet. So, but the game looks really good. It's really polished. But they're saying about the game is about the Vewlix. So again, we're doing this on the buttons and the stick. You know, same stick and buttons in there currently. Alright, so let's see if we can do this one hand. Let's see. And I don't have that stupid special mode on right now that people are like playing with, you know, the easy. I'm literally doing this all with one hand currently. And it's on ultra hard, so I'm getting my hands straight with one hand. But hey, we hit him, you know what I mean? We did hit him. Wow. So the heat freaking, the heat freaking. Oh, look at that. Winning on ultra hard with one hand. You hate to see it. Really? Come on. Come on. Ah, really? So y'all just gonna hit on my fist, right? Hold that. Ow. Well, we tried it, but again, one hand. Oh, wait, it's, oh. Here, let's see what we can do with my right hand. Suck it, nerd. I can pop heat with one hand. Yeah. And so for those who are wondering, I think it's gas. Because we popped devil mode. We're currently in devil mode right now, chat. Suck it, nerd. Yeah, one hand, boys. Let's get it. We do play a little bit of fighting games around here. Just a little bit of fighting games. I don't know how to do rage art though, because I think it's different on here. And so if I can win rounds with one hand, some of y'all should be winning rounds with two. I'm just saying. Come on. Okay, that's devil. Well, again, that's one hand. Let's turn it down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, one-handed, ultra hard. Again, if I'm winning matches with one hand, some of y'all better be winning with two. That's all I'm saying. But it's weird. So on Tekken 8, you have to go to options. This I do know. You go to options, and then you exit the game from there. So, all right, cool. And then that takes us back to desktop. So again, everything is it's pretty nice. So let's talk about what we're gonna do with this thing in the future. So this is going to get wired. This is going to get threaded behind the deck and then through to the back of the PC. The tower is kind of tall, so we don't know. We're still going to use this because this is great. So that's the thing right there. We have to use a remote. We don't have to use a remote for volume. Pretty much the remote's just to, to turn it on and off. Now then, upgrades. Let's talk about upgrades. 1 second. Let me grab the Barney bag. Okay, so here's the Barney bag. These are some of the upgrades that we're going to try to make. I'm just going to pull them out the bag and let's see and show you guys what's in it. So first things first, Amazon plugs, because the idea is to have this wired up so I can literally just say, yo, Alexa, turn on arcade or things of that nature, Let's put that to the side right there when I hit the button. And if you have Alexa plugs, you need an Alexa. This is the Echo Show 5, right? Look at the video. Look, these people are so happy on the cover, right? But yeah, this is gonna be used for like all kinds of stuff to control that stuff. So we'll put that to the side as well. What else is in here? We got all kinds of stuff in here, right? So, okay, this is a 3.0 sharing switch. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wire up the panel, and then we're gonna have it. If I want to put a console in here, like a PS5 or Series X or whatever else, right? Like I can basically hook this up and it can switch between the two. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so the next thing, it's the Brook converter, the reverse UFBs to UFBs. So there are two of them, right? Because the plan is because I do have a 2-player panel for this, but these are cross boards for everything. They'll work on PS5, PS4, Series X, well, you guys can see the box, right? So these are going to go into the panel as well to wire these things up because you need wires to go with them. We have 2 kits of the fighting board cables because, you need those to wire up the buttons and the sticks and stuff. So there's that. Speaking of sticks and buttons, we've got 6 24 millimeter buttons for and these are sound wise, you know, for your start and select and things of that nature, coin buttons and things like that. And then, yeah, two eight setups of SoundWise. I don't want to open them up because they're going to have to get opened up eventually, but know that there's a stick and there's 8 buttons in each kit. One of them is black and I believe one of them is yellow. Yeah, see, yeah, one is yellow and then one of them's black. And I wanted them so that they can stand out and differentiate with other things. What else do we have over here? Sorry, there's a lot of stuff that was in this Barney bag. All right, so again, there's these 24mm buttons. I think I said that already. And then 2 bad tops. Listen, look, I don't know about y'all, but you know what I'm saying? This is America. And I love ball tops. I do, but bad tops for me are they're just great. So there's a red one and a black one in here. Again, for me, it's all aesthetics. And then finally, we got some LED light strips for the marquee, because I want to light that up. You know what I'm saying? So I like to light that up. So got some lights to get that done and whatnot. And then, if I remember correctly, there should be some elbows in there as well. There's elbows to connect all that stuff. Yep, elbows. There are elbows to catch it, to bend, you know what I'm saying, and reconnecting the lights and things of that nature. So yeah, this is all the stuff that's going to go into the panel. But not this panel. It's going to go into the 2-player panel. I'll probably have some footage splicing of the 2-player panel. It's still really raw. I'm still waiting on Buddy Cham to design the artwork for the 2-player panel. You know, I mean, you know, classically these things are 1-players, and for the most part this will be the daily driver. But if guests want to come over and they want to clang and bang, because everybody wants to seem to want to get their hands busy on the goddamn cabinet because they can't let me have nothing myself, it'll be there. So all this stuff is going to go into that panel. New artwork for the panel, at least. I'm going to, for the time being, keep the marquee, because look, I can't control it. And I love that Phoenix artwork. Like, Jean Grey is great. And honestly, if I could figure out where the person was who got this artwork and redo this for the 2-player, I would do this, because I genuinely still love this artwork. But for now, that's the direction we're going. Thank you guys for watching. Yo, stick around for part 3, where we actually get this thing finished, get it done. I'm MikeOfAllTrades. Thank you guys for hanging out. Like, share, subscribe, and yo, I'll catch you guys on the next one. As always, yo, keep it peaceful, keep it gaming, and yeah, love one another, eh?